Good morning, everybody. Coach Ted here with Coffee with Coach Ted. I forgot the coffee again this morning. Oh boy. Yeah, sometimes just the old brain loses things. Yeah, I actually have my smoothie this morning. Yeah, it's good. I have this great drink called a NutriBullet. It's great for making smoothies. Put frozen stuff in it and juice and anyway, but that's not what I'm here to talk about today. First, good morning. Happy last day of 2018. God, that's amazing, isn't it? That the year is over. And New Year's Day tomorrow. So speaking of New Year's Day, on Friday I was talking about the difference between a New Year's resolution and a New Year's commitment. Resolutions, one thing about resolutions is, well, they feel good when we make them. But on the other hand, there's just this energy around resolutions that's like that you're going to give up on them, right? It's just that's just what the energy is around those. But there is also some enthusiasm at the beginning. The problem with that is it wanes. It doesn't carry over. If you want to really make the change, then you make a commitment, which involves a plan and steps and how you're going to go about making the change. Excuse me. So example I used when I spoke on Friday was I want to make a commitment to eat more healthily. And I said, well, one step I can take is not to buy ice cream and bring it into the house. Well, that's pretty easy right now since it's already in the house. It's in the freezer. So I was like, well, I've got to finish that first, right? I could throw it out, but it's chocolate ice cream. There's just something that won't let me do that. So, and then Saturday night, I was on my way home from a friend. I've been visiting and watching a movie with him, and it's like I wanted a donut. My sweet tooth was there, and it's like that little kid will not be denied. It's like he wants what he wants when he wants it. And so I had to have my donut. And I brought it home and I made some coffee and I dumped the donut in the coffee, and oh, that was so good. But that wasn't eating healthy. So I need a better plan, a stronger plan. Hey, good morning, Lauren. Nice to have you with me. So, why is it so difficult? We want to make a change. One of the things that makes it difficult is if it was something we really wanted to do, we wouldn't need to make a resolution or a commitment or whatever. If you love playing basketball or tennis, or even if you love lifting weights or working out, then you don't need to make a resolution to do that. You don't need to make a resolution to go to the gym or to join a basketball league or find tennis partners, whatever, because you love doing it, and so you're going to do it. The things we make resolutions or even commitments around are things that we sort of want to do, but we sort of don't want to do. It's like we're giving up something, and we don't give up those things easily. They're long-standing habits. For me, eating sugar is a long-standing habit, and I really enjoy it. I don't overdo it. I don't buy a package of cookies and eat the whole thing. If I happen to buy a package of cookies, which I do I've done every so often, I'll eat 2, maybe 3 of them, and then put them away. I'm not I don't binge them. If I buy ice cream, I don't eat the whole thing. I eat enough to sort of satisfy me, and then I put it away. But I don't want to stop, Or on the other hand, going to the gym. I don't particularly enjoy going to the gym and doing the exercise routine that I've learned that's good for me and good for my back and all that. I'd much rather watch TV or read or even work. I'd rather write Facebook posts and interact with you folks than go to the gym. But, if I'm going to be healthy and strong, and as I get older, I have to do that. And I went. I went on Saturday. I said I was going to go over the weekend, and I said Saturday, let me get it out of the way. And I went and did it. And I would certainly rather have done something else. So we need to find something besides feeling like we should make this change. Again, whether it's to start doing something or stop doing something that's not so great for us. We have to find inside some strong impetus to do it. Something that's really important to us, hooking up to some really core value. And that's, I'm not going to say that's not an easy thing to do. Even if you find, if I say, well, I have a value around being healthy. And, well, I do sort of. It's not my top value. So I have, I haven't quite found that place in me that says, yes, make this change. Because it's like this voice says, well, it's going to be good for me. I should do it. Does that sound familiar to you? My guess is it does. It can be helpful to make it, have a buddy, make a commitment to somebody else to check in, or have a coach who helps you do that. I'm working with my coach around finding ways where it feels more natural for me, or more comfortable for me to do these things, to take care of myself better, And it's a process. It's a process. So I certainly want to, just take the time, just want to encourage you to think about the things that you really want to be different in your life. And make those commitments. Think about what steps you need to take. What are the steps that are going to get you there? Having a plan, mapping it out. My quote unquote plan is to go to the gym twice a week. Well, I do that sometimes and I don't do it sometimes. I've gone 3 weeks without going. It's like every day I say I'm going to go, something is there that I'd rather do. So my challenge is finding that place in me that says, yes, I'm going to do that. Because it's what I want to do, not what I should do, what I ought to do, what somebody says to do. It's like, because I want to do it for me. And that's a big shift, and it's an uncomfortable shift. So I want to encourage you to do it. I want to encourage myself to do it. It's the only way we change. It's the only way we make things different in our lives. And I do want to say too, again, having support of some kind, whether it's, with a spouse or partner or a coach, or just a friend, a buddy, a therapist, having somebody who supports you, who you check in with to help you make the change. So I think I'm going to stop there. It's it for another today's smoothie with Coach Ted. Again, yeah, it's good stuff. Have an enjoyable and safe New Year's Eve. Happy New Year to everybody. A little bit in advance. I think I will not be doing Coffee with Coach Ted on Friday. There's an event that I want to go to. I need to check. I'll post something, but I think I got that scheduled for Friday morning. So I will see you again in a week. I'll see you next year. A couple of things I always finish with. One, if you're not a member of my Facebook group, Live Fully with ADHD, I invite you to check it out and join us. I'll put the link in a comment when I'm done here. If you have any questions or comments about what I've talked about today, I'd love to hear your experience in this arena. Sharing experience, we help each other by sharing experience. What works and what doesn't work. So please make a comment. If there's a topic you'd like me to talk about in the future, please put that in there. If you'd like to connect with me further, type in #connect and I'll be in touch and we'll set up a time to talk. And if you're watching this as a replay, please type in #replay so I know you were here. So have a great day, everybody. Have a great New Year's Eve, fun, and I'll see you next Monday for another Make a Coffee with Coach Ted. All right, take care, everybody.